What is going on, guys? I made a 6-hour drive up to North Florida. We are in Osceola National Forest. Going to be spending 2 days here. The end of day one is basically now. I mean, the drive up here took up most of the day. Got about an hour and a half maybe of daylight left, so we're going to do a little bit of fishing. I have a very small size 16 hook tied on with a small split shot behind it. I'm just going to drop some little pieces of redworms. Right now I'm going to start fishing these kind of roadside puddles, I guess, culvert type areas. And we'll see if we can pull up some small fish out of here. If not, there's a lake pretty close by that I'm going to head to if we get nothing in these little ditches here. So let's give it a shot and let's try to get some fish. Alright, there's our small piece of worm on a size 16 hook. There is our tiny little roadside ditch. It doesn't look like much. There's some activity over there. Let's see if there is a fish that wants this. Oh, got one. What is this thing? Nope, dropped it. Alright, so we got our first fish of the day out of Osceola National Forest. This is a little mud sunfish, so it's my second ever mud sunfish. The last one I caught was also out of a little ditch like this in this forest. They are a very, very cool fish. The only fish in its genus, so same family, the sunfish family, but they are not in the pomotis genus like all the other sunfish. You can just see just how dark the water is. Let me see if I can press him up against this little wall right here so you can see him a little bit better. That looks pretty good. It is a beautiful fish. Not exactly rare. It's just they're not in a lot of different bodies of water. They're very widespread, just very isolated within that range. So really, really cool catch. Got one. What is this? Another mud sunfish. This one's a little bit bigger. I just really, really love these guys just because I don't get to catch them too often. Yeah, so this one's a little bit bigger. Definitely also a lot feistier, but such a really, really cool fish. The only species in its genus. They are found all the way up from, I think, New Jersey, New York, all the way down to Florida. So they have a pretty wide range, but they're not found in a lot of bodies of water. Usually it's very tannic, backwater. Backwater is kind of just like this. So this is another really, really nice catch. We got two nice mud sunfish out of there. Let's see what other fish are in there. Ooh, got one. Another mud sunfish. This one, I don't know, might be even a little bit bigger than the last one, but about the same size. So looks like we got a nice population of mud sunfish in this little ditch. See, so we definitely got some life in here, because that was definitely a fish. I don't know if they're all mud sunfish, though. There should be some other species in here. There's a couple other species of sunfish that like to hang out with mud sunfish, and a couple of those I don't have on my life list yet. Oh, something grabbed it. There we go. What is this? Another little mud sunfish, maybe the smallest one of the day. Yeah, so this is a little guy, and I'm getting beat up by these mosquitoes so badly. There are so many of them here. Anyway. Nice little mud sunfish, smallest of the day. We got 4 here in about, 15 minutes or so. There's another mosquito. Just such a really, really cool fish. I've caught 4 today, and before today I've only ever caught 1 in my life. So this is a real nice treat. Well worth the 6-hour drive up here. I think you could see him a little bit better if I push him up against the glass, because that is a very nice fish. Oop, got one. Another one, maybe the smallest of the day, but still a really, really, really cool fish. Such an adorable, this would be such a great aquarium fish for like a swamp tank with some swamp darters, some blue spotted sunfish. I mean, they are such a cool looking fish. So cool thing about them, I think they have 6 anal spines. The sunfish in the pomotis genus have 3, so clearly there are some differences, but still a really unique and really cool fish. Oh, got one, and another mud sunfish. Basically, I just gotta drop this thing around a couple spots there, and one always pops up. Yeah, so there is the mud sunfish. Clearly, I mean, the water is super, super dirty and stained. I'm assuming that's how they got their name. They live in this swampy, tannic, dark water, but it is still, I know I've said it before, but a really cool fish that I don't get to catch too often. So anytime I get to catch something a little new, unique, and different, I will take it. Yeah, so clearly a great population of mud sunfish in here, but there are banded, blue spotted, and black banded sunfish that have been caught in this area, and those are 3 species that I would rather catch now that I've caught a fair share of mud sunfish, especially the banded and black banded. There's another fish that I just got off because I have never caught a banded or a black banded before, and they kind of hang out in the same waters as these guys, so I'm hopeful maybe if not today, we can find one tomorrow. Just got picked up. There we go. Another mud sunfish, another pretty big one on the bigger side of the ones that we've caught today. Alright, I think I'm going to try to catch one more fish out of here, and then I will move on to a second little roadside ditch just like this, and we'll see what kind of fish are in there. Oh, got one little guy. Another mud sunfish. So I believe this is going to do it for this little ditch. We'll take a quick pick of this guy, and I'll move on to another ditch and see what is in that one. Here she is, roadside ditch number 2 in all her glory. So again, there's some activity on the surface, so there's something in there. Now let's just see what it is. Wouldn't mind more mud sunfish, but I would love something different. Oh, got one. Another mud sunfish. So first one out of this ditch here, but same species as we got over in that last ditch. So another really, really nice mud sunfish. Oh, here's another bite. And of course, it's another mud sunfish. So I'm still not getting tired of catching these guys. This is actually a lighter one. You can see the colors on it a little bit better. but at this point I would like to catch something that I've never caught before. But yeah, not getting tired of these guys one bit. Still a really, really cool catch. Yeah, so over in this hole, the number of mud sunfish seems to be lower. I'm not catching as many or as frequently, but that still seems to be the predominant species. I could see a lot of small fish on the surface, but I am 99% sure that those are just going to be eastern mosquito fish, so I'm not even going to try to catch those. We are running out of sunlight, so I'm going to try to get one more fish, and I think we will call it on whatever we catch next. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, yes! Yes. Okay, so something different for sure. However, this is not a banded sunfish. I thought it might have been a banded sunfish. This is a blue-spotted sunfish. You can see the gap right there under the eye. A banded sunfish has a full band. This one just has 2 dots. But there are other fish in here besides just mud sunfish. So a very, very nice blue-spotted sunfish. So actually, now that I caught this, I kind of want to keep fishing more. Yeah, so I had to get the photo tank out for this guy. He is going a little crazy. This is not my first blue-spotted. I've caught these actually a good amount of times down in South Florida. But this, I believe, is the biggest blue-spotted that I've ever caught. And also the first blue-spotted that I caught out of Osceola National Forest. So pretty cool catch. I think I'll make a few more casts and we'll see what else is in there. Got one. It's another mud. So yeah, tons of mud sunfish, it seems like, in these, at least these 2 little roadside ditches. The little blue spotted was a nice little novelty bonus. But yeah, sun is setting, so I think we are going to let this one go, and I will call it on that. So beautiful mud sunfish to finish the day. So that is going to do it. Pretty good day for an hour and a half of fishing these little roadside ditches. All the mud sunfish you could have wanted, all the mosquito bites you could have wanted. One bonus blue-spotted sunfish that got thrown in there in the mix, so that was a very little pleasant surprise. The little size 16 hook, little split shot, that's all you needed. A little bit of redworms. And tomorrow morning, hopefully after a good night's sleep, we'll explore the forest a little bit more and try to find some other species of fish. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. That was pretty bad timing.